Hanging on by a thread after quitting job to trade full time. I started August 2025 with about 630 bucks. Currently, I'm at 918 bucks. That's about 45% growth. My goal is to get to $6,000 by the end of August 2025. I still have open positions, so this number will change by weekend. Later on, I'm going to jump on the chart and show you my account and a trade opportunity that I'm pursuing to grow this account. Now, this challenge just got harder for me. Until yesterday, I had $25,000 in a credit card. I used that credit card as a bridge covering living expenses while growing my trading account. Without any late payments or issues, my credit card issuer slashed my credit limit from $25K down to $5,000. Now, I can speculate on why they did that, but they just did that, and I had to deal with this issue. That spending source is now gone, meaning I have to live directly from my trading profits sooner than expected. My runway just drastically got cut short, super short. Why I left trucking, that's the career that I quit. I've been trucking for well over a decade. This isn't the first time I've traded between trucking jobs. In the past, I always planned to go back to trucking while building and trading on the side. This time is different. I'm not going back. The reasons: autonomous self-driving trucks, they will eventually replace drivers. In Detroit, during the heyday of American car manufacturing, Detroit was an epicenter of economic prosperity. Then the auto manufacturing companies started to deploy robots, machines to replace their workers, and Detroit got devastated. This is no offense to the beautiful people of Detroit. I'm just only describing the economic hardships of having workers replaced by machines. And I believe the future is that for the trucking industry. A lot of people, their income will get displaced with the oncoming of self-driving trucks. So I saw my exit and I took it. Reason number 2, petty work plays games. I got into it with one of my dispatch supervisors, and they were actively trying to mess with my time. And that's everywhere. Once you get into it with a dispatch, they're in a position to where they can screw you over. So I had to leave. Now, the other thing is quality of life. There's a lot of truck drivers who are not healthy simply because of the lifestyle, and they're away from home all the time. They don't get to spend time with family. They could lose their life. They can injure someone else. There's so much risk with trucking. I was done. I'm tired of it. I'm sorry. My new plan moving forward. So the school trading community is shutting down. I can't keep paying the subscription without members. Instead, I'll focus on my one-to-one coaching. And YouTube channel stays with total transparency, showing my total actual P&L so people can see the real process, not just cherry-picked wins. This is the community over here. The Truckers Who Trade community is going away. There's 1,000,001 ways to scam a cat and make money in the marketplace or lose money. The objective is to find positive expectancy, and it takes time. You got to find something that works well for you specifically, that you understand. And I spend a lot of time going in the wrong direction simply because I didn't have proper guidance. All the multi-million-dollar traders out there, they're so overwhelmed and bombarded by people, and I had to basically piece this together, options trading specifically, over the duration of the time that I was learning. And I developed a process to find what works for you within your schedule, and you don't go active. Like, I wouldn't go active unless it had positive expectancy. If anyone is to grow their trading account at all, it's with the quality of stocks. Mike Bellafiore, I think of SMB Capital, said, when he said this, it resonated with me deeply. You're as good as the stocks that you're trading. You're only as good as the stocks that you're trading. So next, in this video, I'm going to go over Chewy, an opportunity that I think that if I'm to make this $6,000 goal, opportunities like Chewy, CHWY, would be opportunities that, if they work in my favor, will inch me closer and closer to my objective. Let's go over this, because Chewy is on my watch list for the month. One last thing, can I grow this account? I believe that I will. My challenge now is, can I scale it fast enough to hit the point of economic impact, the point where a single profit covers a meaningful daily expense? To accomplish this, it requires high quality opportunities. I didn't expect to quit trucking this soon. The circumstances forced my hand. Now I'm trading full time publicly with my runway cut short. If you believe in what I'm doing and want to learn my process, I'm taking on one-on-one ride-along clients If not, follow the journey here on YouTube. You'll see it play out in real time, wins, losses, and the reality most people won't show you. All the multimillionaire traders, they show up after the millions. It's like, whoa, what was the process to get there? Let's see it. Not saying that I'm a millionaire trader, but I would like to be. Let's get there. Are you willing to watch? Come on. Trading is risky. Consult with your financial advisor. All right, we are now in my trading account, and my net lick is $916. I've got $468 in cash. My overall year-to-date profit for this account is $125. I was in drawdown last week. This was like a negative like $400 or something like that, maybe 600. I don't remember, but at least I've grown it. Let me show you. So I get this account set up as long as this could load fast enough. All right, so my net lick is 619. It's changing, and I did a total of 48 trades. Paid a lot in commission fees, $400 in commissions, but my profit is 125. So yeah, that's the account. Now, the reason why I was down negative money is a good faith violation. I was in a trade. I accidentally, you see this part where it says settled funds? I talked about this in my last video, but in settled funds, this is a cash account, and I can only trade with this amount of money for right now because I have open positions. But I ended up trading more than this amount, and my broker, Thinkorswim, the first time it happened, both times it happened twice. Both times they were both accidents. And the first time it was a slap in the wrist. The second time, Thinkorswim allowed me to enter a trade, but I couldn't close the trade because I was in violation. And because I couldn't close the trade when the trade moved against me, I lost a big chunk of my capital, and I had to work my way out of it. And here we are today. The other thing too is like this account, I opened up this brand new account right before I started this YouTube channel, just so I could share the contents of this account publicly. So moving on, we are on the chart Chewy to the left. Oh, whoa. That's consumer discretionary. Let's go to Chewy. We're going to get back to this. Actually, this is really what I intended to do before I started recording. Okay, so Chewy, on the daily chart, this is the beautiful thing about Chewy to me. Yes, it's in a downtrend. But you see this downtrending channel on the daily chart? This candle, let me draw this. Let's just draw this from right here to like right there. And from right here. Well, this channel is kind of lopsided, but you see the point. You see the channel, right? You see how price, it went up, it bounced, it came back, and it's in this channel. And then Chewy just broke above this channel. This is a resistance. That's why I like it. That's what brought it to my attention for a long. And the thing with Chewy, or any stocks that are breaking in a downtrend, the riskiest part of it is when you're in a downtrend. I trade absolute strength when price is moving in one direction only. So from this high here, you see price, it's in a downtrend. I don't try to fight. I don't go long in a downtrend because that's how you get smacked. I know from painful experience. So I usually wait till a situation like this happens where the downtrend is broken. I'm not in this trade yet, but I'm stalking it like a tiger, hunting its prey. And this is the opportunity that I think could last all the way into September as a longer term swing trade. Here's my macro fundamental. Even though I predominantly trade technical, it helps for longer term holds on the background of the ticker that you're trading. So for Chewy, it is a pet store. The online pet store retailer. It's like the Amazon of online pet store shopping. Now, the reason for my long-term hold is interest rate cuts. The Fed is set to cut interest rates in the month of September, which is next month. And when the Federal Reserve cuts interest rates, it makes access to capital easier. It makes borrowing money easier. It puts more money in the hands of consumers, and consumers are the U.S. economy is a consumer-based economy based on spending. And when consumers have money to spend, they spend it, especially extra money, discretionary income. And this is why we are looking at consumer discretionaries, CHWY, the sector ETF. And so Chewy is in a consumer discretionary category. Now, pet owners may feel offended by this because they feel that their pets are necessary and it's a staple and not a discretion. But, you don't have to have a pet, but pet owners don't like that. They need their pets. They have to have them. But if you look at this consumer discretionary chart, this is a bullish chart. With consumer discretionary, when there's an interest rate cut, this is building to explode because people are going to have more money. This is the assumption here, the macro assumption. And this entire sector is lifting to support Chewy. Chewy's lift. Do you see how it's building right here? Look at this beautiful. Just broke the prior week's high. Getting ready to attack this, then that. Moving into September next month, we're really going to challenge these highs. And once we're in September, boy, the floodgates could be opened up to the upside with Jerome Powell cutting interest rates. We'll see. But ultimately, this is lifting because when people have more money, they tend to spend it. So people who want a pet but can't afford a pet will be able to buy pets and spend more money. This is the discretion. Going back to Chewy, what this means for its future, at least as I perceive it, that we have more lift. We broke a downtrending channel. We have more lift from a macro perspective to reach all-time highs, or at least to trend. So I'm going to hold this till probably September. In the meantime, what I'm looking for is an intelligent place to enter this trade. Now, this blue dashed line is from January 29, 2025. So the beginning of the year. I'm thinking if Chewy can break above this level, come back and retest, and hold this level, it could be an opportunity to attack here. Well, actually here first. It would break, come back, and then attack this area. So that's what I'm looking for. We shall see. And when I enter in that trade, if the opportunity presents itself, because I could be in a position where my capital is already used up and I can't execute on that trade because I'm in other positions. But we shall see. Chewy is on my radar. What are your thoughts on all of this? Let me know in the comment section. Reach out to me via email if you want to work with me directly, one-on-one coaching. If not, stand by, continue to watch on YouTube.